How we doing, everyone? I hope we're all good. Here we go again, Friday, the 16th of February 2024. Here to take a look at the weather forecast for the UK for the next 24 hours. Well, it's been another pleasant day for most parts of the UK today. We've had a ridge of high pressure, and once again, temperatures have been very mild, 15 degrees down in parts of the south. But tomorrow we look towards the west for an Atlantic weather front that will clear on Sunday, but there's still plenty of sunny spells on offer. So this is the facts chart today. As you can see there, we are in a ridge, but there is a little trough feature just moving across the north of England, and that has brought some showers. Tomorrow, we've got a frontal band that will be pushing eastwards across the UK, but that will clear the early hours of Sunday to give most of us a dry and fine day with increasing amounts of sunshine. However, that cold front across the southeast could take a while before it clears out of the way, so maybe not quite so pleasant down in the far southeast on Sunday. You're going to have to wait a while for that clearance. But back to this afternoon, as I've mentioned, is very mild again in the southeast. 15 degrees is top of the hots today at Lydd Airport, equalled with Mildenhall Royal Air Force Base. And it's just about 10 miles, 15 miles down the road from me, and that temperature is replicated here in Folkestone at the moment. It's 4 o'clock, 13.1. But yeah, the maximum temperature in my back garden today was 15.2, and also it was very mild overnight, 10.1, and the front that pushed through in the early hours just 0.41 of a millimetre. Right, now we'll just get back to the here and now. As I've mentioned, it is a day of variable amounts of cloud and some scattered showers across the north. And if we just take a look at the radar, you'll see there that, yeah, there's a few showers that have pushed across northwest parts of England, down towards the West Midlands, and I've noticed also there's a few showers up towards the southeast of Scotland, around just north of Dundee, a few just east of Perth. But yeah, as I've mentioned, it is a generally fine day. Right, let's have a look at the weekend weather prospects now. So we're going to take this. This is courtesy of the Icon, and we will run the chart through to tomorrow. So we start tomorrow, just a band of showers. This is at midnight going into the early hours of the morning, just a few light showers. But tomorrow, to all intents and purposes, it is a dry day. It is a fine day with sunny spells, but cloud will be increasing from the west. But as I've mentioned, a dry day for many. This is at 10 o'clock in the morning. Just note how that front has reached Ireland. This is the situation at midday. Ireland's in the rain, but UK generally is still mainly dry. It's not until you get to about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon that rain will be knocking on the door of the western coasts, and then gradually throughout the course of the late afternoon, early evening. This is at 6 o'clock, this is at 8 o'clock, this is at 10 o'clock, and then this is the situation by midnight. You'd have already had a clearance coming through from the west for many parts of the UK, but that rain down towards southern Britain, South Midlands, East Anglia will slowly be pushing out the way on Sunday morning. Right, temperatures tomorrow. So we start mild again, around about 7 to 10 degrees for many places, 3 to 5 across the north. And your maximum temperatures tomorrow, once again, above average, 12, possibly 13 degrees for parts of England, around about 11 or 12 for Wales. Very mild across Ireland and even across Scotland. Temperatures generally 6 to 8 degrees. In breezes tomorrow, that will be light, but if we just play this forward throughout the course of the day, these are the gusts. As I've previously mentioned, anything around green is a 20-mile-an-hour gust. Anything in the yellows is getting towards 30, and then once you start getting towards the oranges, you're getting 40 to 50. So if we just play this through, this is at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, this is at midday, this is at 3 o'clock, and this is at 6 o'clock, and then this is at 9 o'clock. So the breezes will increase in advance of that rain band system. Right, we'll now look at Sunday's feature. So it is moving out the way very slowly to 3 o'clock in the morning. It's just now confined to the far southeast, and that's pretty much where it's going to stay. But do note there is the legacy of further showers. This is at 6 o'clock in the morning. The main frontal band has pushed through the southeast, but it seems to reinvigorate, doesn't it, across some parts of southeast England. And this is at 10 o'clock in the morning. So the story for Sunday is, if you're away from the far southeast, it's generally dry, fine and sunny, but there will be showers coming onto those western coasts, as can be seen across Scotland. And then by midday, that front very slowly pushes away from the far southeast, clearing by mid-afternoon, and then most of the UK once again, as like today, dry and fine with some sunny skies, isolated showers out towards the far west on what should be a generally mild day. We'll just check those temperatures. So your peak temperatures are as follows. So we start on Sunday morning with a temperature around about 10 or 11 degrees in the south. That's very mild, isn't it, still? And temperatures around 3 to 5 in the north, but they will peak throughout the afternoon, 13, 14, possibly 15 degrees in one or two places. On, as I've mentioned, what will be a generally fine day. Variable amounts of cloud and sunny skies. The breezes on Sunday, we'll just come on to those. There we go. We'll put this on. So as we've seen, we're tracking that cold front pushing through on Sunday. This is at midday, so that front is just slowly clear in the southeast. But breezes generally light to moderate, a little bit fresher towards the far west of the UK, but no problems really with wind. And then by the evening, after that front's cleared through England, Wales, you're seeing lighter breezes. Right, a little look further ahead. A week today, the charts are as follows. This is at midday on Friday, so that's the 23rd. Low pressure to the north of the UK, well in control, so things are looking wetter next week. We'll have a little look at those ensemble spikes in a minute. Yeah, quite a bit of a showery and slightly cooler week next week with showers. That was the as I've mentioned, the GFS. This was the ECM's take for Friday. Once again, deep area of low pressure just to the northeast of Scotland. Showery westerly flow there is being shown, and the same with Icon. Low pressure well in control of the UK. Pressure sub 1000. So yeah, quite an unsettled end to the week. And if we just take a look at those precipitation spikes, just go to London, you'll see that there's the weekend rain around the 18th. So that's the rain that's going to go through tomorrow night, clearing very slowly on Sunday. A dry slot for a couple of days before that rainfall ramps up towards the middle to latter half of next week as that low pressure system pushes in. That's London, and these are your temperatures. So very mild at the moment, but cooling off. That trend's been marked now for a few days, cooling back to around average for the remainder of the month. Go north to Sheffield, you'll see also that cooling trend is still being shown from around about the 22nd. Very mild until then, temperatures cooling off to around about average or slightly below up there. And if we go north further, sorry Sheffield, should we have a look at your rain? Let's go back to Sheffield's rain. Are we going to get Sheffield back? Yeah, let's have a little look. And precipitation for Sheffield, it's gone a bit slow, isn't it? Yep, so there's the weekend rain, and then there's the showers at the latter half of next week. And then finally we go north further still to good old Glasgow. There you go. These are let's go to your temperatures. Let's get some order here. Come on, Steve, sort it out. Right, there you go. Very mild in Glasgow for the next few days. Temperatures drop off from around about the 22nd. Quite chilly up there. Those showers, I think, towards Scotland at times will be potentially quite wintry. And if we just put the little snowfall spikes on for Glasgow, there you go. Wintry showers will be the order of the latter half of next week. But further south across England and Wales, those showers will be generally falling as rain. However, it will be a little bit cooler. Hope you've all found the forecast quite useful. Suffice to say, yeah, it's a not too bad weekend. Tomorrow mainly dry. We're watching that rain band pushing in from the west, clearing slowly from the southeast on Sunday. Have a lovely weekend. I'll be back on Sunday afternoon with the week ahead thoughts. But in the meantime, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you all again very soon. Ciao for now.